What is up, YouTube? So, I'm going to be heading over to Planet Fitness right after I finish my pre-workout, and I'm hitting some chest and side delts today. It's probably one of my favorite days during the week to train. I think back is my first favorite, and then chest and side delts. Uh, yeah, they're just fun lifts to train, you know? For pre today, I got one scoop, a heaping scoop of the Abe pre-workout. It's like stands for... Uh, I don't even know. Whatever. Anyway, I'll maybe put up a picture during the workout or something of which pre I take, or I'll just show you in the next videos. But it's called Abe. I don't know if you ever heard of it before. It's pretty good. Pretty high stim. About 6,000 milligrams of L-citrulline and about 3.5 grams of beta alanine. So I get a nice little tingle and itch, which feels pretty nice. And then I add about 5 to 6 grams of L-citrulline too. So like the whole thing comes out to about 10 grams of L-citrulline, 3.5 grams of beta alanine, and about 350 for caffeine. So it's pretty good. I definitely need the high caffeine because I'm super addicted. So I definitely need a little stimulant to kind of wake me up and go. I think I'm going to be buying a stim-free pre-workout and a pre-workout that has stim in it. That way I get stim meaning caffeine. That way I get like all the pump from the stim-free pre-workout, because that's basically all it has in the ingredients. It's just a bunch of pump like products, and then I'll have the caffeine from the caffeinated pre-workout plus all their pump products as well. So it'll be a pretty decent stack, I think. But I'm gonna wait to finish this one, and then I'll go to Vitamin Shop and kind of lurk around and see what I find. I used to put my creatine in here, but I've been starting to have creatine post-workout just because it doesn't really dissolve in here, and it just makes it a pain in the ass to drink. So I just dry scoop it post-workout. And I'm upping my creatine to 10 grams a day, and I'm just making sure I drink a lot of water. Like, I'm making sure that I'm like gonna be overhydrated. So I think that's gonna be the rule of thumb. Like, since I'm upping my creatine intake, I'm gonna up my water intake. So yeah. But for chest and side delts today, I'm obviously going to start with chest. Probably start with incline Smith machine. I would start with incline dumbbell, but their dumbbells only go up to 75s, so it might be a good like second movement to do after incline Smith. So we'll probably stay with that order, and then do that flat chest press machine I was talking about yesterday at the end of the arm workout. So those are my three, well, actually four staples are probably going to be just a fly to wrap it up after that, and that'll probably finish chest. So it'll be incline Smith machine, incline dumbbell, flat chest press, and then some sort of fly, maybe 2 sets of dumbbell flies and 2 sets of pec deck flies. But again, maybe even cable flies. But we'll see how I end up feeling in the gym, and anything could change. So yeah, and then for side delts, just some dumbbell raises and some cable raises. So that's probably going to be the workout. Honestly, for cable raises, I might go to that row machine that I do like skull crushers on, and I think I might be able to do some sort of a lateral raise on there today too. So stay tuned, and we'll see what I end up doing. But that's basically the like layout for the workout. So I'm gonna head over there now, drink the rest of this pre-workout, and I'll see you for the first work set of chest. Peace out.
All right, what's going on, everybody? So I'm starting with some incline Smith machine. I got what looks to be 225 on the bar, but with the Smith machine, it comes down to 205. I believe I got this for about 5 reps by myself. Then I had my friend spot the side of it just to get a few past failure. I think I got 8 total reps with a spot. The cool part about a Smith machine is that if you just spot on the one side, since it's all on the track, it spots the bar pretty evenly. Like, I didn't feel any more of a spot on I think that's my left arm. I didn't feel any more of a spot on my left arm than my right arm. So, uh, yeah, it felt really, really nice. I remember at the end of the set, my whole entire upper chest was burning like crazy. As you can see now, I'm doing a little bit of a drop set. In my mind, 8 reps was a good amount of volume, but I wanted to get a little bit past that just to get a little bit more of a pump. I felt like I had a little bit more in the tank. Um, the style of workout that I did today was 2 sets for each movement, except for flies. I think I did 3 or 4 sets of flies. But for all my pressing movements, I did a top set and then a pump set. So this was my top set where I went all out with some heavier weight. And then I did a little bit of a drop here as well. But the set after this was just a pump set. I think I had like 165 on the bar and I just got it for 15 slow and controlled reps. But just wrapping up the top set here with some partials. Felt really, really nice. That entire upper portion of my chest was fried from that. Now moving into some flat Smith machine bench press. Same mindset on here. I do a top set and then a pump set after. Top set meaning it's a little bit heavier, and then the pump set, again, I drop the weight by about 40, 50 pounds just to really, really focus on the pump and go more slow and controlled, higher volume. For a top set right here, though, I did get 10 reps by myself, and then again, I had my friend spot me on the side for an additional 4 reps. I've been really, really enjoying the Smith machine recently. It just feels super duper nice on my chest. Like it's super smooth of being on that track. And yeah, it contributed to a really, really solid chest pump. I think the Smith machines are a bit underused at regular gyms. I mean, at Planet Fitness, it's the only barbell movement you really can do. So I feel like everyone at Planet Fitness that does them is at a little bit of an advantage sometimes because they do contribute to some really, really nice muscle targeting. Not saying that regular barbell is bad or anything. I just think Smith machine has a lot of pros. Now moving into just some cable flies. This was the first set of 3 or 4 sets. On these, I wanted to go for about 15 to 20 reps. Again, nice and slow and controlled. Get a really good squeeze. Come back slow. Feel that stretch. And then come right back in for another squeeze. Again, it's very, very important to stretch the muscle as well as squeeze the muscle. You don't want to just mindlessly be doing the reps. You really want to think about each one. You know, you might have a rep goal of 15 reps. Don't just bullshit all of the reps to get there. Really focus on each one and make every one count. Now moving into some flat chest press just to finish off the chest workout. This felt super duper nice. You've probably heard me talk about this chest machine in the past, how it converges at the top, and it feels super duper nice. You know, you get that outer pec work at the bottom of the rep, and then it gradually goes into an inner pec movement as you press the weight because the handles kind of converge inward. These feel really, really nice. Again, press, get a real nice squeeze, and then come back to get that stretch. Get a constant tempo the entire time. So this was the last chest movement of the day. I unfortunately was not able to finish my side delt workout in the gym, but I hit it at home, so I will see you there. Peace out, guys.
All right, what is going on, everybody? So, a little change of scenery right now. I actually finished up my last set of chest at Planet Fitness, and I realized I had to get going. I was going over to my grandma's house, and I had to take down some Christmas decorations for her at I think it was had to be there at 5, and it was 4:30 when I finished my last set. So I was like, not enough time to necessarily do side delts, but in my mind, I was like, I finished up chest, so side delts is a completely different muscle, and I knew that when I came back home, here I am in my basement, I have a few dumbbells that I'd definitely be able to get a solid side delt workout in. Again, if I half finished chest, I wouldn't come down here now and finish up chest. I just call it a done workout then. I just feel like it's weird to do a muscle and then do it again a few hours later. It just in my mind doesn't sound right. But for my case where I already finished a muscle group, now I could just work on the second muscle group, which had no correlation. It's not like I started side delts and then had to finish it later. Since I just can get a full start and finish now, it seemed like it was the good choice for me. So yeah, I'm gonna hop into my first work set now. I have a few adjustable dumbbells on the floor here, but I can't make another pair like this. I had to use weights from both of them to be able to do this. So I believe this comes out to about 32 pounds. So it'll be nice for just single arm side raises. For today, that's really I'm gonna just have to make it work with that. If it gets too heavy, I can definitely lighten it up I think each dumbbell goes up to 25 pounds in each hand. So I might do a few heavy sets with this, and then I'll probably, if I feel like I need to, then I'll lighten it up and do them double arm. So I'll start with single arm and then go to double arm. depending on how I'm feeling. So I'm gonna jump into this first work set now. I'll show you like one clip from the right arm, one clip from the left arm, and I might just leave it at that if that's what I end up doing. But if I do end up dropping it and doing both dumbbells at the same time, then I will pick up the camera and record that as well. So yeah, let's get into this first work set. All right, so great first work set for the right arm. I'll get into the left arm in a little bit. Whew. So just to explain what I was doing, again, I can't stress this enough. Constant tension is extremely, extremely important to grow muscle. I explained this in the last video. I imagine blowing up a right. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I just got a notification saying that my storage was full, so I had to go into the camera roll and delete a bunch of shit. I have to start deleting all the old videos that are in my camera roll from the start. It's like literally taking up so much space. But back to what I was saying. I think I left off by saying the balloon analogy. So yeah, imagine pumping up a muscle just like how you blow up a balloon, you know? You constantly putting air into the balloon, you know, the second you stop putting air, it's just going to deflate. The pump's going to go down. I mean, it's not going to happen like that with your muscle where the pump's just going to automatically go down, but I think of it as the blowing up part, you know? You want to just keep pumping up the balloon. You want to keep pumping up the muscle, kind of like that. Again, that analogy makes sense for me. It might sound a little crazy, but I mean, it makes sense for me at least. So hopefully it can make sense for you. But again, it's all about just getting a pump, you know? You don't want to go like super duper fast and just spam the reps because then that's how you get hurt. And you're not really building quality muscle. Well, you're not really getting a quality pump, you know? Like you go up so fast, that momentum's gonna drag you down. So you really wanna just control it up, get a nice squeeze, and then come down slowly. Again, it's all about time under tension and just getting a good pump, you know, constant tension. So yeah, just wrapped up that arm. As you saw, I did as many full reps as possible. And then when they started to get a little hard, I got a little bit of a self spot. Now, again, I could just do partials, but I feel like a self spot is pretty good as well. Partials are good because then you get the bottom portion of the rep and you really get a lot of blood in the muscle here. But it's very important to get that full squeeze at the top too. So if I can use my other arm to get a squeeze up there and then I help it get up, but then I take this arm down and then I get this arm to do the eccentric motion all by itself. So it's just another way to kind of push past failure that I highly recommend doing. But enough talking, let's get into the next arm. All right. Whew. Holy shit. That felt really, really good. Oh. So, just a movement pattern for this side raise. You'll notice I'm not really going completely side, you know? I'm kind of like in the middle. I'm not a full front, like full front raise, but it's kind of like in the middle. And I just noticed that it feels more comfortable on the shoulder for that, you know? If I'm completely like by my side doing them, they feel good. I don't know, I get like a crunchy feeling in like my tendons and stuff. So just um, mus muscle burn wise, it feels nice, and just overall feel towards like the tendons and just uh, not overall feel for like the tendons and joints. It just feels a little bit nicer as well. So yeah, so that was a great first work set. I got I think 15 full reps in each arm with the 32 pounds, and then I did another like 10 reps with a little bit of a spot. So a little bit higher volume, but with it being higher volume, I'll just take the sets down a little bit, you know? So I don't want to throw on any more weight because then I feel like it'd get a little too heavy. And I don't really want to throw around much weight. I still want to get some sort of a control out of this. You'll see in the first few reps, I really get a nice squeeze at the top. And then the reps will speed up as I go. But again, I don't want to really load on too much weight. I still want to be able to control it. Like I said in past videos too, you don't want to have the weight control you. You want to control the weight. So that's a big thing you got to learn, especially as a beginner. You know, like you're hungry for going heavier. You know, you're getting those like newbie gains, and you're getting stronger and stronger. But you still got to learn proper technique as well. So that's very important, and I feel like a little underlooked. But yeah, where was I going with this? Yeah, so since the reps are going to be higher, I'll just drop the sets down. So instead of doing like 11 sets, I'll do 8 sets of side delts today. So I got another 7 sets here. And yeah, that'll probably wrap up the workout. So I'm actually going to just do the end workout talk now and just finish up the workout. They're all the sets will look exactly like that. So just imagine me doing that 7 more times. But yeah, I think I covered everything I wanted to today. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the chest and side delt workout. I'll actually show you around the other side of my home gym real quick. So just try not to hit anything with this tripod. So let me put this light on real quick. Ignore my messy basement. But I don't know if you can tell, I got a treadmill here, I got a rower and a bike. So a lot of elliptical stuff. So cardio is not being skipped in this house for me. And I got a TV over here too, just sitting there, just a joke. But yeah, that is the video for today. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy walking this thing, but yeah, that's a little home gym tour. Got a few more little dumbbells scattered around the floor over here, some 5 pounds and 8 pounds, you know. I feel like it's always good to have some sort of weights at home just to use as a just in case kind of thing, you know. Like I always say, Planet Fitness is like gym insurance, you know. Like it's there when you need it, you know. It's you might not want to go there. I mean, if you're into like more free weight movements, of course they have the Smith machines there, but I mean it's always there when you need it. And in the end of the day, weights are weights. So that's it. But yeah, it's always good to have a little something at home. You know, pick up a cheap pack of dumbbells or something. I mean, nothing's cheap anymore, but try to find the best price you can. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow for some back and rear delts. I hope I can just do the whole workout in the gym, but if not, I can absolutely hit rear delts here. So you always got to make it work, and you always got to find a way. That's the biggest thing, you know. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail. All right, so you always got to just prepare. You know, you always have to have some sort of knowledge going into something. You know, like preparing is the biggest thing, and I feel like that's something that they should teach you in school, but I don't know if they necessarily do. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, guys.